My sister went missing. 10 years later, she rang my doorbell. Asterisk, asterisk, my sister Emily vanished when she was 17. I was 12 at the time. One minute she was walking home from school, and the next, gone. No note, no signs of struggle, nothing. My parents fell apart. My dad drank himself into silence, and my mom filled the house with pictures of Emily like she might walk back in any second. The police suspected she ran away, but I never believed that. She'd just gotten into her dream college. She loved her friends, had a boyfriend, even promised to teach me how to drive one day. She wouldn't just leave. Years went by, leads dried up. We moved houses. My parents eventually divorced. I grew up in the shadow of her absence. And then, on a completely normal Tuesday, 10 years later, I heard the doorbell ring. I wasn't expecting anyone. I opened the door, and there she was. Older, thinner, with a haunted look in her eyes. But it was her, Emily. I couldn't speak. I think I dropped my coffee mug. She whispered, "Hi, Nick," like no time had passed.
What?
My heart stopped. I asked where she'd been, what happened, but she just said, "I can't talk here. Can I come in?" She sat on the couch like she'd never left. I called her mom immediately, and while she sobbed over the phone, Emily just stared at the window, barely blinking. She finally looked at me and said, "I need to tell you something." Before the police get involved, she told me she'd been taken, not by some random stranger, but by a family friend. Someone we knew, trusted. I won't name him here. But he lived just 2 blocks from our old house. He'd threatened her, said he'd kill our parents if she ever tried to escape. Kept her in a soundproof basement, made her write fake postcards. The first year, then when people stopped asking, he stopped pretending. 10 years of that. She escaped only because he had a stroke in the driveway and collapsed before locking the door behind him. She ran for miles barefoot. But the worst part wasn't that she was gone. It was what she said next. Emily leaned in and whispered, he wasn't working alone. My blood turned cold. She said there were others people who visited the house who knew she was there. One of them even brought her food regularly. She remembered voices, conversations, laughter, and then she dropped a name. Someone I'd known my whole life, my godfather. He used to take me fishing when I was a kid. He came to our house every weekend after she vanished. The knock at the door came before I could process it. It was the police and Emily. She just stood up calmly and said, "You should let them in." I told them everything.